Okay, here we go. The Pen and Maggie Show.
He's about to get crazy and wild. Stay for a while. Don't touch your radio dial.
Pen and Maggie Show.
Kicking it back, sports talk. Listen to that and stay tuned for some giggles and laughs. Go.
Everybody's gonna save something now. Save the trees, save the bees, save the whales, save those snails. And the greatest arrogance of all, save the planet. What? Are these fucking people kidding me? Save the planet? We don't even know how to take care of ourselves yet. We haven't learned how to care for one another. We're gonna save the fucking planet?
Welcome to the Planet Mikey Show.
Hi. Welcome to the show, everybody. My name's Mikey. I've got my fart box here. Want to hear it? Want to hear it again?
That sounds like a grown-up fart,
It's
Mikey.
a fart box, Billy.
By the way, how did you get in here today?
Hey, Ben, you like my fart box? It's fun. Sounds like farts. I love farts. Mine smell like Fritos.
Who let that kid in here, Mikey? Jesus.
Get him out of here. Probably his waste product of a mother.
Brat.
Welcome to the episode. I'm pretty sure it's 131. Last we postponed it by a couple of days due to allergies. But here we are, in full bloom. Heim bloom. What's up, Ben? You're not talking.
Hi, Mikey.
Bill Smith.
My name is Bill Smith, and here's where I live.
Here's the weirdest thing about today. I had two guys come to my house, electricians. They're highly paid professionals from Amity Electric.
You're still having that work done.
Yeah, it's done now. These guys took care of business. They're out of Rhode Island, and you can tell them they have a blue truck with a shark on their side. Amity Electric.
Amity. Oh, as
It's
in...
a big company, but they,
Like the fictional island in Jaws.
Yeah.
the two guys they sent me are named Bill and Ben.
You're kidding.
How unbelievable is that? So
Was one of them 112 years old and the other one 22?
I'll bet they're both
No.
ruggedly handsome.
they
Yes,
are, actually.
yes.
So Bill says to me, I listen to your podcast. He goes, weird, Bill and Ben, you have, and I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking that he's saying that you guys are weird. And then I realized that's the names of the two electricians that are right there in my house.
You called Ben and I weird?
They, should I turn this off now?
Fart box?
Will you close your fart box? Oh, God.
These are, if I had one of these, I would have been kicked out of school 1,000 times. I really would have. I gave that to my son for his 15th birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he loves you.
He loves me a lot more now because he gets a few belly laughs with
Thanks,
that thing.
Dad.
So Bill and Ben,
Yes.
I did a quick plug for Amity Electric. They did a good job.
Yep.
I got them all the way from Rhode Island. You can't get electricians or anybody, any contractors to respond these days. I tried to get an electrician for the longest time. Finally, I got these guys, and they're good, and they did a great job.
What's the quality of their work on a scale of 1 to 10, would you say?
I'd say the quality of their work is a 10.
Yeah.
It was costly.
What about being nice
but
guys?
That's because they're professionals, and they got everything done.
Nice guys, easy to talk
Nice
to.
guys,
Drink
very
a
good
beer,
guys,
tell a joke, all that sort of stuff.
Yep. So they were worth it. And over 7 years of living in my house, I was sick and tired of turning on the light switch and hearing the fart machine go off in the other room,
The water would run.
which is always plugged in. Anyway, thanks to Bill and Ben, all four of you,
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks.
for doing a hell of a job.
Why did you thank him?
Well, I
the
thank
podcast.
you, Ben.
Oh,
Thanks to
thanks,
both.
Bill.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
thanks, Mike.
Only Elvis said thank you more than I do.
That's right.
Thank you very much. After colonoscopy, Elvis, we found 4 banana sandwiches in there and one of Priscilla's rings. Thank you very much.
Can we get some Elvis in Castiglioke sometime soon?
When do you want one? You can request it. I'll get it. I'll get it to them. I have Joe and Jerry's email. If you can follow us on Twitter, and we really wish you would. We're up to like 758 on the Planet Mikey account, and I've lost 107 followers on the at Mikey Adams 420 Twitter account because
What'd you do?
no, they did a purge again. They purged.
Oh, yeah.
Guess
Yep.
what, fuckers?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Somebody should purge her.
That's right.
That lady that did that has like 19 facial piercings. Someone should pierce her brain, get it over with. Her frontal lobe.
She should avoid magnets.
Guess what, fuckers?
What's wrong with people these days? They're so angry. I'm happier than ever.
Yeah, I can tell.
One of the reasons I'm happy is because I went to Lenny Clark's show at Giggles last Friday with my friend Billy, who was here. Billy and his wife Kim love Lenny Clark. So I said, well, let's go watch him. And he was great. And I also got I'll tell you about it coming up. There's a guy I'm going to try to get on the podcast who was before Lenny, and he was hilarious as well. But good old Lenny. And the thing about Lenny is he involves the audience. He even asked me a couple times. He'd say something, and then he'd say, you know what I mean, Mikey? Over the side. And everybody's looking, who's this guy? But Lenny Clark, as always, rapid fire, funny every second of the day. Yep. And he and his brother Mike, we ate dinner up there at the Prince of Giggles Club, in Route 1 in Saugus on Broadway. And the food was great. You don't expect when you go to a comedy club to have tremendous food, but I had veal parm and a wonderful Caesar salad and spaghetti. Now, I wasn't drinking. I was driving, so I had a nice a Coke.
This is at Giggles?
Yeah, Giggles.
Yep.
But it was a great show, and everybody's happy now because they're wide open again. It's like everybody's coming out and having a good time laughing. But wonderful. And Lenny Clark says he's going to do the podcast again. I mean, we're going to try to get him in here in person.
Excellent. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Excuse me. I still have a little leftover residue from my Sunday, Monday, Tuesday cold.
Hello, Bill, I can't come.
Is that what he sounded like?
Oh, yeah, it was awful.
They postponed it till Thursday, and it's going to be dropping Friday. And that's a rarity for us for any reason to cancel one of these award-winning podcasts that are heard around the world, but incidentally, by thousands and thousands of intelligent listeners. We probably have the most intelligent listeners to this podcast of any podcast.
We're big in Mongolia.
Well, there's some very smart people there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny looking.
Sure.
Cold. They're cold up there. It's cold.
But they could kick your ass, though, about those Mongolians.
That's it.
That's right.
It's got good beef.
I have what'd you say?
I have no idea.
They've got good beef.
Who has good beef?
I've got some good beef.
Guess what, fuckers?
What does beef have to do with Mongolians?
P.F. Chang's has some good Mongolian beef on the menu. It's delicious. That's all it had to do.
They do not. There's no
They
Mongolian food.
Sure there is. What do you
Yes.
think the Mongolians eat?
Yeah.
It's not Mongolian food, though. They ship it in.
No, I saw a Discovery Channel special on the Mongolians. Those guys are
All right,
unbelievable.
I'm going to call bullshit on both you guys.
No, they're great.
Ben, do me a favor. Google
What-
Mongolian food right now and see what comes up. Because you guys are going to find out that I'm smarter than I look.
You're going to be surprised to see it.
Everybody's smarter than I look.
They eat healthy, natural food.
Okay, Mongolian
All right.
foods. 33 Mongolian dishes and beverages.
Let's see what we got here.
Go ahead.
We got some dumplings.
Oh, booze. No, wait, hold on. Go up there. Mongolian food booze. There's two U's in a row. B-U-U-Z.
It's also a dumpling. Good dumpling.
Mongolian food booze.
We also got a fried meat
Whoa,
pancake.
here's double. Here, wait, hold on. There's more back-to-back U's. You don't put U and U back-to-back in the same word.
Sure you do.
Mongolian food hoosher. There's 4 U's in that word, hoosher.
Well, they're emphasizing the U.
They did the Mongolian version of that basketball movie. It was called hoosher. I dated a woman in high school named Olga Prunma. She had 2 U's, P-R-U-U-N-M-A-A. Prunma was her name, and I'm not sure she was Mongolian. But look at this. The shore log. That's Mongolian barbecue. The shore log.
I'll bet it's good.
You see, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm saying these things. No one out there listening or in this room has ever tasted Mongolian food of any kind.
P.F. Chang's Mongolian beef.
There you go.
Yes.
It's false advertising.
Suck it.
Is it really Mongolian?
Yeah, and there's one review. Ray Lugo says, "Great, easy recipe to follow. We'll be making again." Stupid.
Is that what the beef is?
You guys are really, really honest.
You did not expect that type of detour, did you?
No.
But you took it well, Mikey.
Yeah. Like a champ.
To Mongolia and back in one piece. I got a lot of things I got to unload off my chest.
Yep.
Neither one of them are bosoms.
Get some Vicks.
Oh.
Vicks Vapo Rub. I got to. Oh, you know that story already from the movie theater.
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell it.
Oh
on the air.
no, yeah,
I'm not gonna.
don't.
gross.
It's disgusting.
Ouch.
It's gross. So follow us at Planet Mikey, and by the way, Bill Smith's on Twitter too, but his handle is so ridiculously impossible to understand.
Come on,
it's
man.
like at Bill LVXQW4D.
When I signed up, they said, "Hey, here's your name." I said, "Okay." Boom. I hit enter, and that was that.
I know, but you could
You could
so
create
much
your
better.
own.
I know. I could,
Yeah.
but this keeps me like Ben almost.
How about if I give you a nickname and you try to find see if it's open when you go on Twitter?
That tweet, the Bill Smith tweet.
Yeah.
How many likes did you eventually get on that tweet? The
Trump one?
the
Trump
response
one?
from Trump.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that was quite a bit. A couple of thousand. Yeah. It's like it was 2,000 something. Imagine that, and it happened overnight.
And most good things do. I've found in my long and illustrious porn career. First of all, I'm going to say this to anybody who's not either centrist or conservative. Nobody has lost their right to vote in this country. Nobody. Okay? Has it been made a little difficult in some places? Yeah. But remember how easy they made it for everybody in 2020?
And sometimes more difficult makes it more fair.
Well, sure. Yeah. You got so now I guess the Supreme Court said you can't do ballot harvesting, which is right.
Yep.
I mean, come on. Ballot harvesting, that's not how it goes. Everybody has one vote.
Which party invented that?
I don't know. But I'm just saying that to people because I have
The
a lot
Donner
of,
Party.
Yeah.
I have a lot of
Oh, that was organ harvesting. Sorry.
I have a lot of friends who are liberals. In fact, friends and family members, and that's fine. I haven't any problem with that. Just there's certain places where the thinking is not. It's all about Trump hatred as opposed to actual logic and
Yeah,
common
that's
sense.
the funny part about it.
That's what you got to get rid of. Use your brain when you talk about something like this. Voting rights have not been taken away. You could be crazy if you're any state and you're going to say, I'm going to take away voting rights. That never happened. What they said was, well, hold on. We're only going to have so many drop boxes. We're going to have only so many chances, 67 days instead of 180 days to do an absentee ballot. Come on.
Harder to cheat.
Exactly. Doesn't make it any. And if you go back to 2016, we're going back to 2016. You know, that's what we're doing. That's all. And before that, we're going back to before that.
And there's nothing wrong with an audit.
Oy. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I have a little news segment. Smitty read my friggin' mind, didn't he?
What you got?
And now the news. I'm Durf Laughlin. California has added 5 more states to its list of places where state-funded travel is banned because they have laws that discriminate against the LGBTQ community. That's according to California Attorney General Rob Bonta. The list now has 17 states where state employee travel is banned, except under limited circumstances, like when they want to go pick up a felon who murdered 12 people. Then that's okay. The states are Arkansas. The new ones are Arkansas, Florida, Montana, North Dakota, and West Virginia. So now,
Florida's a bummer. The rest of them, whatever.
well, you know what
Right? Come on.
the other states that they've had 12 that are already on the list are Texas, Alabama, Idaho, Iowa, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Kentucky, North Carolina, Kansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee.
Oh boy, look at that! What power.
Texas, but the rest of those states kind of suck
What
anyway.
power they have! Wow.
In 2016, California's lawmakers banned non-essential travel to states with laws that discriminate against lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people. Now, when they say that they're discriminating against one or all of those categories,
There's a lot of
here's an example of how a state can discriminate against that group of people. They've introduced bills in their legislatures this year that prevent transgender women and girls from participating in school sports, consistent with their gender identity. They block access to health care and allow the discrimination toward the LGBT community, Bonta said. Then they mentioned the anniversary of the Stonewall riots, which, how many years ago was that?
I don't know.
So was it the 70s or something? Maybe 1970?
Yeah.
Anyway, a long time ago, 50 years ago at least. Oh, it's 1969. Here it is. The Stonewall in a gay bar in New York's Greenwich Village triggered angry demonstrations. Now, what that has to do with what's going on today, And who's being denied?
What is this stone? I've never heard of this. The Stonewall riot.
Well,
Stonewall in a gay bar in New York's Greenwich Village triggered. They had a police raid on the club. They wanted to catch people. I don't know, doing things to each other that were gay or whatever. But it's a pivotal moment in the history of the gay movement, which is fine. But California says, hold on. You can't go there because they discriminated against with a state law in the book, like, for example, not allowing transgender people to compete in sports against biological females. To me, that is the worst. It's the most unfair thing ever.
and it's selfish. It really is, man. That's terrible. It's wrong.
You get a weightlifter who was a man and now is a woman, and he's 250 pounds, and he's got hair on his arms, and he's got giant muscles all over his body, and he's going to compete in the shot put against a 140-pound woman. Yeah, right?
So all state-funded travel in California to these places, state-funded travel,
State-funded,
right,
is banned.
Yeah.
So
you can't do it. Can't go
like what about the state colleges in California? What about their athletics department?
Well, that's a good question.
But the funding for them is okay.
What's up with California, though? That they have to be like this on every single issue.
Called Gavin Newsom and his friends.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
And he's trying to change the rules about the recall.
And now, what's his name? Garland, Merrick Garland, the Attorney General of the United States. Well, he's going to visit California to find out about this recall, if it's really legit.
Yeah, okay, right. He's got nothing better to do in this country right now. News item number 2.
Oh, hold on, Stan.
Could we have some news music, please? Jeez, Smitty, I mean, it's the least we can do here. Supply some news music. I don't want to sound like a turd out here. I want to sound like a professional. I'm Garth Mervin. I just changed my name from the last segment. U.S. authorities have made more than 1 million arrests of migrants at the U.S.-Mexico border so far in fiscal year 2021. 1 million arrests of migrants. 1 million. Because nobody has anything better to do than to arrest migrants at the border. Now, what are they guilty of? Murder, rape, aggravated assault, crimes. These are immigration challenges facing our senile president, Joe Biden. At the current pace, the border arrests for the fiscal year, which ends on September 30th, would be the highest since 2000, when nearly 1.7 million migrants were apprehended by U.S. authorities. By the way, those 1.7 million migrants, if they let them go, they'd all be voting. Republicans blame Biden's policies for the upsurge in illegal border crossings. Migration experts say poverty, violence, and food insecurity are factors driving migrants to leave Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador.
Sounds racist to me.
They come to the number one welfare country in the entire world for a reason. Because if they are hungry and they're threatened by violence and they leave Guatemala, first stop is not USA, it's Mexico. Or they could go south, right, to Rio de Janeiro and party like it's 1998.
But what's the magnet that brings them here, Mikey?
Free shit.
Yep.
That's why they're coming here.
Human nature.
We know that. Now, what's happening with these migrants? Another story here that I have. They're sending them to American cities on buses and planes. They're saying, we got this overloaded detention center here at the border, but what are we going to do? We don't have any room for all these. Look at all the other migrants that are coming here. Look at all these other people cutting the line.
Coming to America.
They want to cut the line on all these poor people waiting to be citizens. We got to let them in. All right, so what are we going to do with them? We don't have any room.
They're coming to America.
Take a busload right now to Little Rock, Arkansas, and you put 150 people on a plane and get them to Chicago any way you can. And you, come over here. See those 400 people over there? Get them 10 buses and get them to Utah right away.
Come on, man.
This is what's going on in this country. So that they're saying, well, we're taking care of it. Yeah, you're taking care of shipping them to other cities who are now suddenly going to have homeless migrants walking the streets of their city.
Guess what, fuckers?
Every time you play that, it makes me laugh. You done being angry?
Come on,
I'm
Mike.
not even angry. I'm not. I'm really not.
Damn,
I'm
man.
stating facts.
What do you call
Come
that?
on, man.
I'm stating facts.
Oh, man.
Maybe we should take a break for.
Bill, I really like that little Neil Diamond interlude we did there.
Should we do a little bit more?
No, it was just in the moment. It was good, though.
You know, I have. I want to attribute my good health to a good night's sleep every single night, and I get a good night's sleep every single night.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not the drugs, it's the pillow, my pillow. It's the topper. It's the mattress topper. Now, those of you out there that want to say, "Well, whoa, wait a minute, I'm not going to buy a pillow from a Republican." Look, it's a pillow, okay, and it's a damn fine pillow. In fact, it's the best pillow in the world. If you go to mypillow.com, you'll see all the great stuff they have there. And I'm here to tell you and to verify and to vouch for. And it's so are everybody else in this room.
Yep.
Including Ben.
Yep.
Yep. And including Bill.
Yep.
And including my little fart machine.
Oh, man.
We're here to vouch for the fact that my pillows are the absolute best. And I wouldn't go without mine. I have a travel pillow.
You have a go anywhere pillow?
Yes, I do.
Is that what you-
I do. And it'll go anywhere.
Yeah.
I found one place I can't bring it, but I'm gonna fix that.
Still.
Anyway, go to mypillow.com and use the code word PLANET.
Planet.
PLANET. Planet. And you'll get minimum 40% off your purchase on anything you get, dog beds included.
Oh, the dog bed is
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
You have one. We just got one.
That's right.
From My Pillow.
Tell me,
Maggie
you
and
took it
Milo.
out of the box, the dog jumped right on it.
Took it out of the box, put it in the dryer, then took it out of the dryer.
Oh,
then
yeah,
the
because-
dogs jumped on it and fought over it, and now I have one.
By the
dog.
way, all these My Pillow products are machine washable and dryable.
That's right.
Which makes them really, really great for that reason as well. Also,
good in a pillow fight too.
call this number. Ben's had a lot of pillow
I
fights
know, I
lately.
was just going to
Yeah,
say.
have a lot of sleepovers.
Did you have any pillow bites? 800-865-0738. That's when someone hits you in the face in a pillow fight and you bite.
Sure. Okay.
Call 800-865-0738. Please tell them that you heard it on the Planet Mikey podcast and use the code word PLANET because I'm here to tell you, we need more people to respond or else we might have to just do this podcast for free.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Thank you very much, and please call right away. Get your pillow, will you?
So in the first segment of the show, you were kind of angry at America.
No, I'm not angry at America.
It came off that way, didn't it, Bill?
Yeah,
I'm angry at the lack of thought put
could-
into some of these topics
Okay.
I could feel the steam.
by Americans.
Well, it's almost the 4th of July.
Yes.
So let's celebrate America. And I want to find out which one of you is more patriotic.
I am. I'll prove it to you right now. I'm more patriotic. Yank, my doodle, it's a dandy. My Yankee Doodle is so big. A real live penis like my Uncle Sam. Born on the... What the fuck did I just do? Oh, Yank, my doodle, it's a dandy. My Yankee Doodle is so large. My real live penis like my Uncle Sam. Bigger than a 20-foot barge. I got a Yankee Doodle. It's my Yankey Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle came to London just to... I lost my place. But I am more patriotic than Bill.
I was going to say, I don't know if that proved you were more patriotic.
Are you kidding
but
me?
It's close. You sang that song.
Actually,
Bill fought in a war. It's close.
Yeah, right.
It's close.
Well, I would have fought in a war if no one axed me.
Oh, that's all that he needed to do?
No one ever they ended the Vietnam War right when I was going to have my chance to go over there and kill some people.
Come on, man.
And I lost my opportunity. And I was too old for the Gulf War.
You could have fought in Grenada.
Grenada.
Come on.
Grenada.
Fuck off.
Here I am at Camp Grenada.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Camp is very entertaining. And they say we'll have some fun if it's not raining.
All right, 4th of July quiz.
Go ahead.
Who's more patriotic? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first, Ben.
All right, Bill will go first.
Give it to me.
Question number 1. Where was the first celebration of Independence Day held?
It was
Bill
not
Smith.
Boston. It was not Philadelphia.
Bill Smith.
It was Maryland.
It was Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
I was going to
that's
say
right.
that. Do I get a point for what I was going to say that?
Sure, let's give you a point.
I was going to say that. Of course it's Philly.
Question number 2 for you, Michael. Every Independence Day, how many times does the Liberty Bell ring?
Well, I mean, I'm going to use my logic here.
Use your logic.
It's either 13. Yeah, it's 13.
It's 13.
13. That's
Very good.
See
very
how
good.
smart I am?
1-0, Mikey. Question number 3, Bill.
Yeah.
What was the name of the newspaper that published the Declaration of Independence?
Well, that was the Gazette.
That was the Pennsylvania Evening Post.
That's it. The Pennsylvania Evening
That was a tough one. I apologize for that.
Gazette.
You're getting burned on that because he gave you the hard question.
I did
I
give him
had
a hard
13 because the colonies, you know. 13.
The 4th of July commemorates which document?
The Declaration of Independence.
That one's super easy.
That was I'm 2 for 2 over here with these
All right,
ducks.
Bill.
Yeah.
You better know this one. What is the proper way to fold the American flag?
In a triangle.
Yes, sir.
I used to do that. You know, 8th grade. Louis De La Fera and I would get out of class, our social studies class, 10 minutes early to go take the flag down in front of
And then
Ealing
do the
Junior High
folding,
School
yeah.
and do the corner-to-corner triangular folding.
So that the stars and stripes, I mean, the stars were on top.
Well, and then, of course, Louis De La Fera, who was disrespectful, would take the flag and put it up next to his butt and fart on it because he was so unbelievably
What a bastard.
Should be in jail.
disrespectful.
Mikey, question number 6 is for you.
I know.
Which American president was born on July 4th?
Thomas Jefferson. No, Thomas Jefferson died on July 4th. Hold on.
Adams.
He also died. On
He
July
died.
4th.
He died the
4th.
same day, which is maybe the craziest.
And they hated each other.
Well, not at the very end. They didn't. They made it. They made it up.
Oh, they did?
made up for each. They
made out?
Yeah. They,
Which American president was born on July 4th?
George Steinbrenner.
Alexander Hamilton.
He wasn't a president.
I know.
Yeah.
Neither was George
I just
Steinbrenner.
Steinbrenner. Calvin Coolidge.
It was Calvin, of
Ah,
course.
you know what?
Old cool
With
Cal.
all due respect, fuck him.
All right. Okay.
With all due
That's
respect.
on you. Question number 7, Bill. Which president of the United States was the first to host a 4th of July celebration at the White House?
That was Adams.
One more down.
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
It was Jeff. I was just going
Well,
to
he
say
said
Jefferson.
Adams, and then I went. That's what woke me up. Then I said, "Oh, Jefferson."
Question number 8, Mikey. How many stars and stripes does the first U.S. flag have?
13.
How many stars and stripes
Yeah.
does the first U.S. flag have?
Yeah, 13.
What? 13 what?
Stars and 13 stripes.
Yeah, that's the way it was originally.
I don't know. This one, I feel like this answer is wrong, but the answer
Well, what does it
does
say is the
For
answer?
some reason, I don't know why it says it. It says 50 stars and 13 stripes. That doesn't make sense to me.
That's the now
current-
flag.
That's the now flag.
I know.
Not the
I'm
Betsy
reading,
Ross flag.
I'm reading it. I didn't make these questions
Well,
up.
I want you to complain to that website that their things aren't factual.
Jesus,
All right.
Terrible.
We got a podcast to do here. We need to be factual.
What is the location of the nation's oldest 4th of July parade? I'll give you a hint. It is in New England.
Oh, it's
Lowell?
Well, kind of think along those lines, I guess.
Weymouth, Mass.
Bristol, Rhode Island.
Oh, there you go.
By the way,
Did he just say
Bristol, Rhode Island, that's where my electricians are from.
Ah, Ben and Bill.
Ben and Bill.
What the hell did I do?
You hit a button.
And now the news.
And now-
Give us some news. Give us some news. Hurry. Oh.
Yeah, reparations are in the news.
The owner of BET saying everyone should get
I was
reparations.
going to talk about what the electricians did at my house.
Oh.
Bill and
Son
Ben.
of a bitch.
Yeah. But
All
no,
right.
that guy, Robert Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his name. He wants 14.
Hell of a
Ben.
guitar player.
Now my mic's
Oh,
off.
there we go.
Hold
Ben,
on.
Ben,
wait.
Bill,
We have
Oh.
technical difficulties.
Bill. The guy wants
Technically,
14.
you're a difficulty.
Bill, the guy wants $14 trillion in reparations for
Himself?
the African American community in this country because of all the damage that's been done. Can I just tell you something? $14 trillion, if you divide it amongst, let's see, about 40 million African Americans, that's about $300,000 each. And Ben, you're going to have to pay for it.
Oh, fuck.
What are you doing, Bill? Bill's like
I'm
over there.
about 13 trillion short.
Are you?
Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, at
My
least.
headphones have died.
No. Are they battery operated
I think
headphones?
it's something I did.
I think we can conclude from that quiz that Mikey, you are
More patriotic than anyone.
Than-
Even our vet.
You know, I'll give you that. You're definitely more patriotic than myself. I was preoccupied.
Even our vet.
What, were you having Vietnam flashbacks?
I've got a twitch. Watch out. Don't piss me off.
No, you know that's the one thing about Bill Smith is he's got a very docile personality.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, considering all the Mylanta he has to take every single day, he's always in a good mood.
He's like a neighborhood pit bull. He's cute, and most of the time he's docile. He's a little on the older side.
But once he bites you once, you're screwed. You are screwed. I have something else I want to talk about. A story. It's a news story.
What is it? News?
Well, did you hear about the guy? This isn't a joke either.
Okay.
The guy who there's a California spa where women go in to have massages and whatever they go for a spa.
Facials.
What do they do? They put cucumbers on their eyes. I don't even know.
Sure. Mud bath.
This guy went walking through the ladies' area of a spa in California with his schlongy poo hanging out.
Oh, another one of those.
And the guy, they didn't kick him out or anything. And some lady went nuts on the guy running the place and said, "You let a guy walk through with his dick," and she said that to him.
Yeah.
Hanging out. There's little girls in there. And the guy said, it's the guy's identify. The guy tried to explain. He identifies as a. I don't care if he identifies.
He said it was state law.
You can't do that. It's like the transgender bathrooms and all this stuff. We're going to have 3 bathrooms: one for women, one for men, and one for people who didn't know or weren't sure.
Yeah.
So now you got to build an extra bathroom. Just do what you were always doing. Go to the same bathroom you went to before you decided to become, whatever.
When you were a kid.
Right?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. But in this California spa, they didn't enforce any kind of rules about naked men can't go into women's locker room.
So he self-identified as a woman?
I guess, but he was able to walk through with his junk hanging out, It was like me that time in Anna Kournikovas' locker room at the U.S. Open. I got thrown out, too, but I was like, I had a better reason to be there.
What was that?
I like Anna Kournikova. I always thought she was kind of wicked hot, as they say in my backyard. The other thing I want to say too is a home advisor. I've been calling. I've had attempts to get contractors come to my house for various projects. I need to have my deck repaired.
Your dick?
My deck.
Your dick?
That's an E sound.
Sorry, I'm just working on my New Zealand accent.
I'm gonna have my deck repaired.
Yep.
My deck. And I went to Home Advisor and I put it. They give you your email and you give them your phone number. So all of a sudden, first of all, the guy never shows up. None of these guys show up.
This happens to you a lot.
Oh.
Secondly, I start getting calls on my cell phone from India. Some guy trying to sell me solar.
Oh.
And it's not just once a day. It's twice, 3 times a day. The phone rings, and it's a local number, like a 781 or a 508 or whatever. 617, here we go. And I pick it up, and I go, hello, I don't know who it is. Hello, do you have solar in your house? Oh, no, I got to go. And they ask a couple more questions.
Oh, of course.
So here's the thing. The guy, the same voice, I don't know if it's the same guy, but all different numbers calling me, asking me if I want solar in my house. So I said, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start giving the guy a hard time. It's not his fault. That's his job, whatever. But he's in India. I don't care. So he calls. He says, do you own your home? I said, do you own any monkeys? And he says, he said it again, do you own your home? And I said, do you have any monkeys? And then he just hung up. So I think the solution to this is to say something absurd to the person on the other end and either make them feel bad for calling, like you can say, you called at a bad time. My dog just got run over 5 minutes ago. Make them feel bad, or just get them so confused that maybe they'll take my number off the list. But Home Advisor is the reason, because I say to myself, well, how else could anybody all of a sudden start especially in a home improvement related project.
You sure you weren't visiting like a porn site? With
No. Yes, yes, I'm sure. So I'm at home advisor now because I, in good faith, tried to get services rendered at my house through their, organizational site that pulls contractors together and gets them working, or whatever. No, I'm getting people wanting to. How many times I got to tell them I don't want solar, I don't need solar, whatever. I still get these calls time and time again, and it's because they gave my number to somebody.
Oh,
yeah.
And I think
they
that's
sold your information on down.
That's
should
what
be
they
a crime.
do.
That's how they make the majority of their money.
It should be a crime. It should be an invasion of privacy crime, and everybody in India should have to do 5 years of prison time for invading my privacy.
All 1.8 billion of them.
And bothering me. They're bothering me, these people. I have one more topic. Should we discuss it or not? I don't know. You tell me.
Give us the headline and we'll
Is
decide.
it another one of those downers?
I have
because you've been bumming us out.
Well,
man.
no, I'm not trying to. Just because I have meaningful solutions to America's problems doesn't mean that I'm angry or that I have a problem myself.
Solution oriented.
I have solutions.
Yeah.
As John Lennon once said, I tell them there's no problems, only solutions. You know that song?
God damn it.
Watching the wheels. All right, so I have the solutions here, and people can question them. I think they're all perfect solutions to problems. And if I didn't have a bad police record, I'd be running for president.
And now Mikey with solutions.
I have the solution to the gun violence in America's cities. It's a 4-pronged solution. Would you like to hear the prongs?
Let's hear the prongs.
First of all, each of these crappy cities with all the death and gun violence going on, New York and Chicago and Los Angeles and St. Louis and all, you know the cities I'm talking about, they're all filled with death. They need new mayors. Okay, A, that's A. B, metal detectors on every street corner in the worst murder-laden neighborhoods. Now you say, well, that's discriminatory. Well, no, it's not.
I'll just walk around the corner.
We're putting them where the murders happen, these metal detectors. And by the way, you don't have to walk through them. You stay home. Or if you walk through them, you don't have to worry if you're not carrying an illegal gun. Okay, now, so metal detectors, new mayors.
If I'm carrying my keys.
Doesn't matter. You go through them, it beeps. They wand you with a wand.
So now the metal detector has cops, security.
No, so, hold on. You walk through a metal detector, keys won't set it off, first of all.
Oh, because they're not metal?
Unless you're like Mr. Green Jeans or Captain Kangaroo and you got a million keys.
What if I'm a janitor?
But you know what? If you're not doing anything wrong, you don't care. You can show them your keys, and then they go, "Oh, like you've gone to a sporting event. If you set off, or the airport, if you set off the metal detector, they check you out, and you're fine. Go ahead. It's not a
show them
problem.
my keys, and I carry my gun in.
That's why stop and frisk is my third tier on this.
How dare you?
People say, "Oh, stop and frisk." Well, yeah, that's racist. No, it's not. We're going to stop and frisk everybody if we want to. In an area of town where there's people getting shot and murdered at great rates, we're going to frisk people. And by the way, it's just, again, like the airport. They frisk you at the airport. I got frisked coming back from Florida.
How'd it feel?
A few weeks ago.
Was it okay?
I don't think the guy liked my face.
So, when you get in an area that's
No, he didn't cut my...
where people are getting hurt and it's high crime, wouldn't you think that finally the authority has to clamp down some way?
Well, what the worst thing can happen is they take away the guns that are on the streets illegally. And by the way, people committing crimes aren't using registered legal guns that are traceable. They're using guns that they bought on the black market or they stole or whatever.
And legal gun owners are the ones that get punished.
That's right. Yeah. So what you're doing in these cities now where the crime is, and it's ridiculous in places like Chicago, get rid of Lori Lightfoot. Get someone in there with a brain and say, okay, you know what? Here's how we get rid of the guns. Metal detectors, stop and frisk, new mayor, and what's the fourth? The death penalty. Bring back the death penalty everywhere, because if you murder, if you kill, then why can't we kill you?
Wow.
There. I've said it.
You said it. You got it all out there, Mike.
If you can kill others, kids, little teenagers, little 12-year-olds and 4-year-olds, then guess what? We have to let that group of people know, people capable of doing that kind of thing, that you know what? We can kill you. And it shouldn't take 12 years of appeals. It should be real quick. You know, like you get 1, 2, 3 appeals. Maybe 5, 6 years. And then we kill you. And you know why we kill you? Because you killed others, innocent people, and we don't want to pay for all your food. How's that?
You know, when one person gets killed, the whole family, extended family as well, everybody has to live with that the rest of their lives.
That's exactly right, Smitty. That's why you...
What if you have to kill in war?
Huh?
What if you have to kill in war?
In war?
Yeah.
That's different.
Okay, Bill, you're safe. Phew.
Yep.
I thought we were going to have to kill you there for a minute.
That's right. So anyway, that's where I come down on this whole thing. And look, you can say, okay, that's a harsh or that's a right wing. It's not right wing. It's common sense.
It's called law and order.
It's L&O, law and order, and I'm here to represent. I am.
Mikey, that was. I'm touched.
Thank you very much. Are we happy now? See, I wasn't angry there. I was
You were. No. Wasn't he, Ben?
Quite angry.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm angry at killers. People kill. Yeah, I'm angry at them.
Guess what, fuckers?
Let's do some music. What do you say? Get Joe and Jerry in here. I got to go home and have some Mongolian food. I'm so hot for her. I'm so hot for her. I'm so hot for her, and she's so cold. I'm so hot for her. I'm on fire for her. I'm so hot for her, and she's so cold. I'm the burning bush. I'm the burning fire, Jerry. I'm the bleeding volcano. I'm so hot for her. I'm so hot for her. I'm so hot for her, and look at those knockers. Yeah, I tried rewiring her. I tried refiring her. I think her engine is permanently stalled. She's so cold. She's so cold. Cold, cold, like a tombstone, Jerry. She's so cold, Joe. She's so cold, Joe. She's so cold, Joe. Where? At Shaw's. I dare not touch her. My hand just froze. Stingy. Cold, frostbitten, Jerry. Yeah, I'm so hot for her. I'm so hot for her. I'm so hot for her, and put your hand on the heat, Joe. Come on, baby, let's go, go, go. She's so cold, she's so cold, cold, cold. She's colder than a witch's tit in the Klondike, Joe. Kind of sick of this song, Troop, actually.